Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to go through them mad cards that we picked up at a recent car boot sale. So without further ado, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's take a deep dive look at the cards that we picked up. What I'll do is leave a couple of clips now, which will show us actually picking up the cards.
I genuinely don't have too much of an idea when it comes to Star Wars cards, but this and this and that is just rammed full of binders full of like cards. Like, is this worth money? I would have absolutely no idea. We just spent £18 on 5 binders full of cards.
So without further ado, let's get a wiggle on and go through the cards that we picked up in a recent car boot sale. And these are the cards in question. They're all still in their binders. I've not even had a proper look at them until today. So this could be an absolutely exciting video. There is absolutely tons upon tons of cards. There's X-Files, there's one of ones, there is just like I said, there's thousands upon thousands of cards. So let's start with binder number 1. When it comes to cards, I do know a little bit about cards. Unfortunately, never seen X-Files, so very unsure on the old X-Files itself. But looking at these sets here, they are all in fact complete. It's absolutely insane. These look to be season 9 from 2003. And the good thing about these is they do actually have a checklist to make sure that every single card is in that series, is supposed to be in that series. So all we've got to do is follow that checklist, and hopefully that will make us aware if the set is fully complete. Some sets do have a checklist. Most sets do have a checklist, to be fair. So all we have to do is make sure we can marry up every single card that belongs to that checklist, to that set, and hopefully this is fully complete. There is obviously several ways that we could sell these. We could sell these all individually, or we could sell it as a set. Or in fact, if there's some really rare cards, we could in fact probably sell them as graded. So we could send them to PSA, get them graded, and increase that value. Obviously, if it comes to grading them, we've got to take into consideration the cost of grading and the time it actually takes for a card to come back graded. You're potentially not even going to get a PSA 9 or 10, which will be a bit of a fail if you ask me, because sometimes cost of grading is actually quite expensive, so you need to take that in consideration. I do think for this car boot sale, I think what we're going to do is just sell them all as raw. Right, what I'm going to do now is check this folder, make sure all the sets are complete, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. We paid £18 for all 5 binders, and this set here, which is season 9 by Inkworks in 2003, last sold of that was 20 odd quid, and there is currently none on eBay. So we might push £25. That's our money back just from one singular series. And like I said, we've got 5 whole binders full. This set here is clearly not full, so we're not even going to have a look at that yet, but we are going to go on to this one. This here looks like another full set, so let's get a price on eBay. Yeah, this set is the Connection set from 2005, fully complete, all in really nice condition, probably all gradable, to be fair, if a collector was to go down that route. Looking on eBay, you're supposed to get £30 for that one set. Another £22 set here. There's a set of 72 cards from the XC series. Happy days. This is super interesting. So you see these 6 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're in fact part of a very, very rare chase set. And we've got 3 sets of 6, so that's really good. And the last sold of the 6, you're looking at like 30 quid, because that will be the power of the multi-quantity listing. We'll start lower, go for the £25, get that one sale. As soon as we get that one sale, we'll up the price to 30. £25 for 6 cards is insane. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we are in some serious money here. So look, the BL1, BL2, BL3, that's one set. And we've got multiple of them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking at the last 2 or 3 eBay solds, you're going to get $9.99 for 3. And we've got, like I said, 5 full sets of that little mini series going on there. These are the informants, and yeah, all individually penny sleeved. What I mean by penny sleeved is they've been like covered in this really nice protection. As you can just see on the top there, like I said, $9.99, and we've got what, 5 of them. That's what, another 50 quid. This deal is unbelievable, and we've only just touched the surface. Guys, we've found our first triple figure card. This specific card, there was 1 per case guaranteed. This is the CL1 top loader card, and some of them, literally, I can find one listed on eBay now for over $120 with 5 or 6 watchers. So I'm going to list this for 150 quid and go from there. This is a super, super rare card, and it's in ridiculously good condition. And I'm not being funny, guys, but we've got another 4 whole binders to go through, including some super, super sick Star Wars cards. But yeah, I'm going to make it into a little mini series just because the monetary value is insane. Like when I said we bought £18 worth of cards and I really wanted to make a series on it, I asked you guys if you wanted a series, let me know in the comment section below, and the support was insane. This series is not to be missed, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Maybe a 3-part series, but yeah, it's going to be well worth it. Look at how juicy this folder gets. Oh my god, authentic showpieces. We've got authentic signatures as well. Oh my days. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves and let's start here. There's a couple full sets here. So now we need to see how much this is worth. Honestly, I cannot believe it. We spent £18 at a local car boot for all 5 folders worth of cards. Honestly, insane. Right, so after a little bit of eBay search, do you know what's super easy as well to search stuff like this? I know it hasn't got a checklist, but all you got to do is just find something that looks like it's to do with the set, or you can type in the actual set number, which is M1 to M7, and if it has a date, which this does, 2005, you can just literally eBay that, and happy days. Found one sold recently for £22 per set, and we've got 2 full sets here, so that's another £44. It kind of makes me want to watch X-Files now though, because I actually haven't watched it. So if you have watched it, let me know in the comment section below if it's actually any good of a TV series, because I quite frankly have not watched it, so I have no idea who any of these people are. I just know that there's money in it. Now this is when it could potentially be getting very, very, very good. These specific cards are authentic shown worn items from the actual show, and on the back of the card itself it'll have details from what episode, what season, what series, whatever it may be that specific shirt came from. This is the actual shirt that the actor would have worn in X-Files. This specific one is season 9 episode The Truth of the X-Files. So yeah, interesting. I reckon off the top of my head you're probably looking at about £15 to £25 for this one singular card. And yes, as you can see, we've got a fair few of them as well. The cheapest one in the UK for that card is £35. Wow. And as you can see, we've got at least 7 of that one card. Honestly, insane. I still cannot believe that this deal was there, honestly. Wow. You've got to be in it to win it. Oh, I just can't wait until we get into these. I've seen a listing of like 80 quid of some of these signature cards. Apparently, he is actually quite a fan favourite, so his card might be worth a chunk of change, but yeah, we've got so many cards to go through. So let's get wiggle on. Let's see how much this is worth. This is another one of them shown worn pieces. This is her shirt. This is Gillian Anderson. What a legend, by the way. X-Files Series 9, Trust None of the X-Files. So the same episode, same season as the one that we've just listed for £30. But we've only got 2 of these ones, unfortunately. Not 7 like we did the other one. I can find one sold of this card. We've got 2 of these. It's last sold in America for $66.
So I'm very much tempted. If you want one in the UK, you can't get it. So I can kind of just name my price.
So we're going to list this card for £1 million.
Yeah, I'm kind of only joking. We're going to list it for about £60 to £70, and we've got 2 of them.
Now it starts to get really, really interesting. We've got 9, 18, 21 signed X-Files Season 9 cards. These, looking at a multi-quantity listing that I've seen at least 9 solds are, can range from anywhere between £15 and £80, which is insane. Don't he look like Mr. Beast? Every time I flick through these, that always catches my eyes, and I'm thinking, when did Mr. Beast join X-Files?
We are trying something new. We're going to do a multi-quantity listing with all the signature cards. We've got 21 authentic signature cards from multiple characters from the series X-Files. 21 cards listed for a grand total of £680, which is absolutely insane. £680, 21 cards, happy days. I believe that these are some sort of promo cards. PP1, PUK, and P1. We've got 2 sets, but I don't think I have the other 5. The other 2, sorry. So I'm going to just have to list these as 3 promo cards each, times 2. And I've just had a little look to my left, and I've just found some more, oh my days, unbelievable, some more shirt-worn items. What? This folder is the folder that keeps on giving. I didn't even see these. I've now gone through these folders 100 times before making this video, because I've shown so many people, because the response of picking up this pickup from the card boot has been astronomical, and so many people have wanted to see specific cards, and they've told me some specific things, and we genuinely didn't even see these 3 here. These are probably going to be pretty expensive as well, because they are authentic worn shirts from the series. Quick look on eBay, should be looking at about £22 each, so 22, 44, 66. Not bad. In fact, this one here, we're going to go 50 quid, because there is one on eBay for £52. But yeah, that is a cool shirt, to be fair. So I can kind of see why that does have some value. These 3 cards here are the box topper card set. There is literally just a set of print run of 3 of them. And we have BL1, BL2, and BL3. So we have all 3 of them. Should be able to get £8.99 for them, which is actually our worst set. But hey, still £8.95p. Against the £18 that we spent for all 5 binders full. And the last few cards from the first binder are these ones. These aren't worth too much. £1.99, £1.99, £5, £1.99, £1.99. So I'm just going to bundle all 5 of them and aim for a tenner. This could be a bit of a slow seller because they're just 5 random cards. This is a nice like die cut one. But again, worth a £5, so that's going to help boost the value. And hopefully we can push a £10 sale from these 5 cards. That is complete random, I know, completely shot in the dark. But sometimes you just got to list it and just see what happens. Hopefully we can somewhat push a tenner out of them 5 cards. And last but not least, we're going to sell the empty binder with a few of these sort of tops, Ultra Pro card holders, and an empty pack and a trading cards connection sort of like promotional poster. £15 all in, because there was a tops version of this which we do actually have, which will be in the next video, that sold empty for 15 quid. So yeah, we'll try and sell this with all that included for £15 as well. All I have to say to end this video is this: wow, wow, wee wow. We bought 5 binders for £18 from a house clearance guy at a car boot, and that 1 binder that we worked through today in today's video. We have a total value listing of £1,481, and we've not even touched the surface. There is still 4 whole binders left to go, so make sure you subscribe and smash this like button, because oh my days, this could be the pickup of the forever. We've still got Star Wars to go through. We've still got a whole binder of X-Files to go through. I think we've got 3 binders full of Star Wars stuff, and some of them cards, I tell you now, I'll let you into a little secret, are one of ones. So yeah, that could be money. I'm thinking maybe £200-300 per card, and there's a couple of them at least in that Star Wars binder. You do not want to miss this series, and I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Bish, bash, flipping, bosh.